Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the polygonal puzzle. The idea here is simply to guess a word, but where the shape at the top is repeated, the letter is repeated. So those might be E's, for example, but then we would need the same letter to be in those positions. I'm not liking the look of that S. I suppose it could be theatre. I think this is the English spelling rather than the American spelling. I'm not sure whether this is an English or an American game, so I'm not expecting this to be correct, but it's worth a try because, as usual, it will give me some information even if it's wrong. And as you can see, we don't have a T or an E, so I'm glad I went for that because I would have been thinking about that for ages, trying to get a word with those E's in place. But we do have an H, A and an R, interestingly. Let's try, oh no, I was going to try harshly, because that's got the two H's in the correct place, but those two letters are not the same and they need to be. R is not the same as Y. And we're probably not going to end in an R, even without the L there, because you'd probably want an ER ending, and we can't have an E anymore. So let's get rid of those three. If it's an H, the A could well be second, so I like the look of that. But then we need to put the R in somewhere, and it's probably not going to go there or there. So it would have to go there, and then we're back again to our ER ending, which we can't have. So let's get rid of that and start again. What is the ending going to be? Could be an ing. I always go for an ing ending, but then we've only got these two positions left to put an H, an A and an R, so that clearly can't be correct. How about if it ends CH or something like that, then that would mean the H is also there. We could have an R there, because RCH is a plausible ending. But then we would need an A. It couldn't be here because we've got it yellow on the row above, so it would have to be there. And I don't think that's a word either, regardless of what letter I put in there. So I'm not liking the R at the end either. Or sorry, the H at the end. It could be a CH there, but then we would have to start with a C. And actually that letter would probably be a Y. That's what commonly would come after a CH, I think, which would mean that's a Y. And again, that would have to be an A, and that is not a word. So what is this word? That's the big question, isn't it? What's it going to end with? At the moment, I don't know, which is a problem. Let's say it's an LY ending, then we would need a Y there as well. I don't like the look of that either. We would need potentially R's there, which would be H and A. Don't like the look of that. In fact, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different letters. So we already know 3 out of the 5 letters in this word. The question really is, what are the other 2 letters? And at the moment, I really don't know. Let's go back to an HA beginning. So that means that has to be an H as well. So the R can't be here, so it's either there or there. Now I've already said it's probably not last, which would have to put it there. But then again, I don't know what this letter would be, because it also has to be the same letter here. So I'm thinking maybe it doesn't begin with an H. How about if this is an H? I don't think that helps us. I really don't know what to go for next. We haven't used an S yet. It could be a plural, so let's put some S's in there. Then we could have an H there, because that could blend well with the S. The R now couldn't be here, so it would basically have to be there and there. Or it goes there, but I don't like the look of either of those. So again, I'm thinking that the SH in the middle is not correct. the H isn't there, it's not going to end HS, is it? The only other option is for the H's to be there, but then what would this fourth letter be? I really don't know. It's getting to the point where I might have to put in a guess that I know is wrong just to get some more information. I really don't like doing that, but I might not have much choice. Let's put in rhubarb. It definitely can't be correct. No, in fact that's a silly guess, isn't it? Because it's got the R in the same place here, it's got the H in the same place here, it's just not going to tell us enough information. If I'm going to try a new word, I want to use maybe a different vowel, I or O probably rather than the U, and I want to try the S as well. So, let's try pariahs. Interesting, so the A goes there and there. Was not expecting it to start with an H, an A, sorry, and we do have an I. So the I can't be here because we've got a yellow on the row above. It surely can't be there because then it would also end with an I. So it's either second or sixth. If it's there, then the H is going to be there because it's not going to be last. Then the R cannot be here, so it would have to be here. Oh, it's archaic, isn't it? Very archaic way of thinking was needed there. So we got there in 3, that was very slow. Kept the streak going, but it was a struggle. It's not the most common of words, but I should have thought of an IC ending earlier, I think. So I'm a little bit disappointed with myself there. But 3, as I've said before, it's never a bad score in this game. So that's a polygonal puzzle for today. Let me know if you did better. Thank you for watching and bye for now.